How's your dad?
Hunter.
Go see all the pretty faces.
Everything that you see here this evening and everything put together is done by our staff, Mary Witt. I want you to know this is a wonderful lady that's given 16 years of her life to Fort Worth Christian as a teacher, and we've been so blessed to have her, and she's retiring this year. So we'd like to recognize her and honor her and thank her for her many years of service. Would you help me in recognizing this year? Recognizing this year.
Killing my arm.
God asks each of us to have a servant heart. And it's my honor tonight to talk about somebody for just a minute who really, 10 Elementary Volunteer of the Year is Jill Pipkin.
How long am I supposed to hold this up?
To announce a Middle School Volunteer of the Year. This special person has done an incredible job in the middle school, and she doesn't even have a middle school student. So, I want to say the Middle School Volunteer of the Year is Suzanne Starks.
This person's been there for about as long as I can remember, for certainly the last 4 years, showing up whenever we needed something. But not only just responding to our needs, this person's been pivotal in coming up with her own ideas about ways to recognize people more fully, to give credit to people who sometimes don't normally get recognized or credit. To help me also recognize tonight as the High School Volunteer of the Year Award to Miss Lori Picker.
I think we have the greatest coaches in the state of Texas. So how about we get a round of applause? This coach, he not only teaches us a sport, he teaches us how to be a better man in Christ. And constantly throughout practice, he'll start talking about the sport, and then all of a sudden he'll just stop and give like a 20-minute speech about how we can be better men because of this moral or value or whatever. And he can talk for a long time. Championship since 1997, and our second straight regional appearance in the playoffs. Coach Howard.
Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes we've gotten wrong, but it's alright. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same.
I've chosen to present the High School Teacher of the Year Award. I was told that several teachers were nominated for this award, but this person seemed to be the obvious choice. This person is admired by her colleagues and respected by her students. She's been an educator for many years and always has former students returning to thank her for what she taught them. She's an exceptional teacher and an inspiration to all. Some of the comments made by those who nominated her were, she treats students with respect like young adults, and in the process elevates them, always encouraging, always pleasant, brings out the excellence in students. She is a master teacher. She infuses. It is my pleasure to announce the High School Teacher of the Year is Ms. Barbara Tree.
teacher's love for Christ is evident in the action this teacher shows. This teacher's goal is to make sure every student reaches their full potential. This teacher has a very unique but effective way of teaching where any student can learn and understand the concept given to them. This teacher is a multitasker and doesn't let the stress of doing more than one thing conflict with the mood this teacher shows day by day. This teacher, the 2010 Teacher of the Year, is no other than Mrs. Collier.
Fourth grade. I went to first grade in part of second grade in a public school, and I was very unhappy. A lot of unfortunate things had happened, and I did not like school one bit. Luckily, my parents switched me to Fort Worth Christian, and I met my new teacher. She wasn't like my teachers at the other school. She made learning fun and was always making us laugh. She was also kind and loving and cared about each one of us, no matter what we did or said. She was willing to do extra to help us, either with our schoolwork or any other problems. She was one of the reasons that I was able to be happy in school again and actually enjoy learning. She went the extra mile for all of us in whatever way we needed so that we could be our best. And also, it is my honor to announce that the Elementary School Teacher of the Year Award goes to Miss Edwards. Miss Edwards.
This year's recipient exemplifies what Lorraine Cunningham was all about. He's a lid lifter. He's a visionary who really cares about students and wants them to reach higher, dream bigger, and understand that there are no boundaries to what they can accomplish. He's a person that asks some hard questions, but's willing to tackle the big task of finding the answers and keeping the focus on what would benefit our students most. Most of all, he's a part of the Fort Worth Christian family. He works tirelessly and quietly behind the scenes to ensure that our students are successful in every area of their life. He is an encourager who has set high expectations and helps his students and his players because he's a coach. He helps them believe that they can reach their goals. But most importantly, he teaches his students and his players that all things are possible through the grace and power of Jesus Christ. Today, it's with a great deal of pride that I present to you the winner of the 2010 Lorraine Cunningham Award. That's Mr. Colin Matthews.